What a nice day out. I advise everyone to get outside after the news at noon today, 22 News at noon. Also, hi, I'm Seth Stubman. This is Ann Macey, and it's strawberry season. Nice days means strawberry season, so we're going to show you fun and different ways to serve up strawberries.
We are.
Because eating them, while it's great, you got to do more. You got to fancy it up a little bit.
Well, you know what? Strawberries are just they're a wonderful fruit, and you know you can do a lot with strawberries. I mean, one time last year I did a strawberry salad. It was
strawberry salads are
very good.
Puree of strawberries, so many different ways.
This one I want to show you. This is in my cookbook. It's called Glorified Strawberries. They're just 5 strawberries, yes.
And that a cookbook and Stable for 2.
That's correct.
Which is great. There's a new cookbook app. We'll talk about that later. In the meantime,
we will.
Strawberry time.
Yeah, I just cut them in. I'm going to talk you through this one because I want to show you how to do the other ones.
Yes, please.
But I just cut them in half, and then I take a melon baller and scoop out a little hole and fill it with about a quarter of a cup of cream cheese and a teaspoon of sugar, or you can use more sugar if you want it sweeter, and just spoon it in there. And you know, I like to sprinkle it with mini chocolate chips. Okay. Now this is fine if you just have 2 people, you know, and it's fancy enough.
Yeah.
But if you're going to have a party,
you want to take it to the next level.
You want to take it to the next level.
Lay it on me, Ann. How are we going to take it to the next level?
This is what we're going to do. We take a strawberry.
Yes.
And we cut off the stem flat, and then you cut off just an end so that it stands up straight. Okay.
Perfect.
Then you take, and if you don't have one of these are very inexpensive and they're worth.
It's a good old-fashioned melon baller.
Yes, and you have to have one because they're great.
You can do so much with one of these melon ballers.
Now you notice how I just scooped out a little bit.
Yes.
And then I want to dry it because when you put the cream cheese in there, then it will sink in better. It kind of slides off with the
See, that's a great tip. I did not know that.
Okay. So now let me just show you. So I've got some that are already done. You just dip it in this melting chocolate.
Yes, please.
You microwave it as directed.
And we
just
should
dip in the bottom.
You get all your groceries at Geisler's, is that right?
Oh, I do. And Geisler's has strawberries on sale. And by the way, if you were there yesterday and they didn't have any, I want to apologize for the produce manager.
That's okay.
They ordered 3 times what they expected with the sale, and they still ran out of them.
Well, when you have a day like we had yesterday, everyone's just waking up and saying it's a strawberry day.
That's correct.
Strawberry morning.
Okay, so you got all of that, right? You saw what I did?
Yes.
Okay, wait a minute. I might need that again.
All right.
So you just cut the stem off, cut off the bottom.
Let me work this melon baller for a second, see if I've got what it takes.
You want to do the smaller end, though, because that's a little one.
See? That's why I learn these things.
Then you're going to cheat, because you know how I love to cheat when I cook. You're going to they make cream cheese filling mix now. You don't even have to mix anything yourself. And this is really good if you've got like a big party, because it's just,
that's a big,
put
big
this into one of these. I like to get the ones that are disposable.
And they probably have those at stores like Geisler's or baking supply shops.
Actually, I haven't found these at Geisler's. You have to go to like one of those
store?
or one of those craft stores. But I have to tell you, make sure you get some that aren't really cheap, because I had to put tape on these because
it was worth that extra dollar.
It was exploding. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
A little dip. Okay.
Okay, and then you just squeeze in a little bit of cream cheese filling. See how it slid out a little because we didn't dry that one? Oh, I'm glad you didn't dry that one. Now they see it.
I'm a cautionary tale. I'm Mass Appeal's constant cautionary tale. Don't do what I do, do what the guest does.
Now, if you want to, you can do one of 2 things. You can either sprinkle it with some of these mini chocolate chips.
Yes, please.
Or you can just take
a little drizzle.
Oh, you scared me.
No, I would never. So we're just drizzling. This is easy.
Okay, and so that way you don't even have to buy the mini chocolate chips.
Now store them in the fridge, is that right?
You want to store these in the fridge, and I have to tell you, now let me do the ones that we've already done. They do set pretty quickly, but I will tell you one other thing is you don't want to do them too early. I would suggest no more than 3 hours before you're going to serve them, because they get a little mushy-like.
I would think so.
We don't want mushy.
This is a great project, though. If you're busy with the kids, you can pull this one off still.
This is true. As a matter of fact, if you wanted to have the kids do the sprinkling.
I was going to say, they could do the sprinkling, they could do the cream cheese. Probably not the knife, depending on the age.
Well, they probably won't come out looking like this if they did it with the cream cheese themselves. But
so, Ann, we're running low on time, but I want to know what we're making later, because I think I see a glimpse of it over there.
Yes, these are so easy. It's pathetic, but I had to show you.
It's a great skill. So later in the show, we're going to talk a little bit more about your cookbook. We're also going to check in and see how you made these adorable flowers. But until then, really heartwarming story, and check this out. We are back with Ann Macey. We're digging the music over here. She's the author of Ann's Table for 2 with a new cookbook. But now we're going to take strawberries, because earlier we did this, And now we're going to turn strawberries into a rose.
Yes, but before that, I want to remind everybody of one
Yes.
thing I forgot to say. This meltable chocolate comes in a plastic container. I don't melt anything. I don't use anything in the microwave that's plastic anymore because I've read the studies and I don't like it.
So glass is the way to go.
I put it in glass. Yes. Okay. And it melts fine. The directions are on there very easy. The other thing is, I do want to remind you that there are strawberries today. They did get a new shipment in. So
after the news at noon, head to your cars, go buy some strawberries at Geisler's.
yes.
Because that's where you shop, right?
That's where I was there 3 times in the last 3 days.
All right, we got to get you a shopping list.
All right, now.
So rose petals.
Roses. Now, this is very simple. Take a skewer, take any kind of a stick. You know, if you want to, color this somehow, put some floral tape on. I don't care.
It's a great idea.
Make sure you put the stem. Put it onto the stem first because it won't work. And then this is all you got to do. Can the camera, come in close?
It's gotcha.
Okay. You want to just make little cuts and bend them back right around the bottom. If you think about this, it looks like a rose. You don't really have to be a rocket scientist to do this. And then go up in between them and just pull it back.
So you say you don't have to be a rocket scientist. I don't know if I can pull this off, Ann.
Listen, if I can do it. And by the way, I know you all think I'm smart. Oh, isn't she brilliant? She came with somebody else told me.
Oh, well, I'm impressed anyways, Ann.
And there you have it, a little rose.
I love it.
How cool is that? Now, how easy is that?
Let's see. Yeah, we'll see how easy it is.
And now, use my knife because my knife is easier.
Okay. Well, I'm having difficulty with this. Tell us more about your cookbook because you have a new one out.
Yes,
recently.
I have my new book. It's the same as the old cookbook. A couple of the old recipes have been tweaked just a bit because I've been using them and found a little bit different and easier way to do something or whatever. But there's
lots of
65
new
recipes in here.
That's huge. That's like a whole month's worth of food.
Yes, and 3 people in the cookbook industry recommended that I put my picture on it so that they would know that real people actually did write this cookbook. And it's available at Geisler's. It's also available at your Rocher's Florist, where those beautiful flowers come from.
Aren't those flowers amazing that we have today?
Yes.
Wait till you see them later. They're fantastic.
And you can get it on Amazon.com. And by the way, 5 people right after the show last time I was here bought my book on Amazon.
No way.
Yeah, right after the show.
There's multiple reasons for that. Your cookbook's awesome, and hey, let's be honest,
very
mass
simple.
appeal, right?
I had somebody in Geisler's yesterday say, "Are you Ann?" And I said, "Yes." They said, "I watch you on Mass Appeal all the time.
Really?
I love your recipes." Then I was at a dental meeting the other day, and this woman said, "You look familiar. Where do you work?" So I told her. She said, "No." I said, "Well, do you watch Mass Appeal?" She says, "Oh, I love you." Well, I felt like a celebrity. So
good for you,
people
Ann.
watch this show, just so you'll know.
Okay, let's you know what? We'll do a side-by-side comparison.
Yeah, you did a good job.
I appreciate you being nice to me, but so here's Ann's right here, and let's tell everybody how nice that
You
was.
just didn't. You have to bend it back, but you have to be careful to bend it back so that it doesn't
And
break.
here's mine.
Okay.
Oh, so so.
By the way, I ate 6 of these in between.
Good for you, Ann. Okay, and if people missed this earlier, what we're talking about, these are strawberries. These are halved, and these are cut in a very intriguing way, but they both have cream cheese in them, and then on top some chocolate pieces, right?
This is not in my cookbook, but if you really want to know how to do the ones with the chocolate on the bottom here, email me and I will tell you how to do that. Because I'll point you in the right direction.
Awesome. And then these, they're halved, and then the melon baller. That's the key, right?
The melon baller, you got to have a melon baller because it's
Get a melon baller.
Yes, it's well worth your while. So, and if I forget to tell you something, like I almost forgot to tell you about the microwaving thing, go to my website, annstablefor2.com.
You
my
always
email
post
address
extras
is there. Yeah, I do. And if you go on the top, it will say, it says TV segment, and it says corrections. Oh, go through my whole website. I have all kinds of good stuff up there.
Yeah, just if you have clear out your afternoon, just do that. And that's annstablefor2.com, right?
That's correct.
So if you want even more simple and delicious recipes, or if you want to buy a copy of Ann's new cookbook, and if you don't want to go to DeRocher's or to Geisler's, you can log on, annstablefor2.com. And ahead in the holiday